Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this audio, I'm going to basically answer a question from the support group that I run over on Facebook. If you want more information about that, the link is below this audio. But with that being said, let me just go ahead and ask the question. The survivor wanted to know, does anyone have experience with a narc texting you all day long during the love bomb phase? All right. So on this channel, I have talked about what happens when you block the narcissist. And obviously that's not in the love bomb phase. But I haven't really fully addressed them texting you all day long during the love bomb phase. So let's talk about it. Well, basically the narcissist is doing something that's very textbook here in modern society. You know, if it were back in another generation, maybe he would be writing you a letter every day, you know. But either way, when the narcissist first gets their eye on a supply and they start this love bomb, they really get infatuated and obsessed with that source of supply. You know, at that point, you have, a good amount of their attention. It doesn't mean, of course, that they don't have other supplies that are getting pieces of them, but you're getting the most attention from the narcissist. So, they're basically caught up in idealizing you at that point. They're imagining in their psyche how perfect life will be with you, and how you're going to take away all their problems now, and you're going to be different from the last person. You're not going to abandon them. You're not going to try to change them. You're not going to make them feel shame or guilt. You're not going to accuse them. This is how they feel when you're telling them about, putting a mirror to them. Hey, you need to check yourself with this and that, or, what, this wasn't right. This is unacceptable. So they're idealizing this situation, and, it kind of works together because we have two people meeting each other. And oftentimes we have the codependent that's psyched and happy to be, embarking on this relationship. So you're positive minded, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt, you're thinking the best of them right now. So this is supply for them. This is a great stroke to their ego, and then even when they're spilling a little bit of tea with you and letting you know, this and that about their past, you're like, well, we all have a past. Anyone can change, or, usually they're making themselves to be the victim. So now you're giving them that much more empathy, right? So this really turns the narcissist on. And in their mind, this is the drug that they're constantly chasing. They love the love bomb phase because, they're secreting this, positive attaboy and acclamation from you. So, yeah. They're going to be obsessed with, getting this from you, because I've said this in other videos. When the narcissist is love bombing you, they're devaluing and discarding someone else. But it's also quite possible that that person is devaluing and discarding them as well. So they're going to want that admiration from you because you're helping to scrape them off the ground at this point. You are really helping to scrape them off the ground because they just went through a devalue and a discard with somebody else, and that person could have devalued and discarded them back. And even if the person didn't devalue and discard them back, that person let the narcissist down in the narcissist's mind. Okay. They were let down by that person and they had to devalue and discard them. And now you're supposed to step in and fill the void and be that one that's going to be different. So they perpetually start this cycle again where they are now infatuated and obsessed with you now. You're going to be the savior. You're going to be the special one. You're going to be the one that's different. Now they're idealizing you. And while they're spending so much time with you, of course they have this mask on. They want you in return to start idealizing them. And that's typically what's happening. So we have two people wearing rosy colored glasses about each other and idealizing each other, like, oh my gosh, I finally met the one. This goes for male or female, of course. All right. And the narcissist also, yes, they are stuck in a behavioral pattern, but they also understand, their emotional intelligence does understand that people usually increase intimacy with people that they're spending a lot more time with. Now, they're spending a time with you on a personal level here, right? And they know that that is going to draw you closer to them. So in a nutshell, they're hoping that you will emotionally attach to them through all of the time that they're spending with you. And they also understand that all that time usually psychologically tricks another person into moving a lot faster than they would have if they had been spending a normal amount of time with you. So it helps to speed up the relationship as well. And that in turn helps them get more supply from you. So if you're feeling like, the relationship is on a different level than it actually is when you look at the physical time, but because they're spending all day long with you, they're just texting you all the time, any free available moment, they're in your face, it might make you feel like the relationship is further than it really is. And then that might make you trust them more, might make you do more for them and take things to another level as well. So oftentimes this is something that most survivors are telling me in their coaching sessions. Well, I'm just so used to spending all my time with this person, and they don't know how to fill the voids that the narcissist was taking up so much of their time. And also, sidebar here, a lot of times the lower range narcissists, they have that kind of time to spend with you because a lot of times they're irresponsible and they don't have themselves together. So if they don't have themselves together, if they're not working, if they don't have anywhere else to be, it's really easy for them to spend all day with you and give you that time, And that's also a sign of them getting their fulfillment or trying to use you to fill a void in their life. They're not in their purpose, basically. So, that can be a little bit of a red flag to you, depending on what's going on in their life, when they're too available like that. All right. So, basically that's what it is as far as the narcissist texting you all day long and love bombing you. It's an infatuation and obsession. It's them idealizing you so that you can start idealizing them. And then it's both of you wearing the rosy colored glasses while they, have that mask on. It's them trying to have you caught up in their hooks emotionally so that you can prematurely emotionally attach to them. It's them trying to speed the relationship up, of course, because they know that they can only wear that mask or, whatever the behaviors that they're giving to you in a love bomb phase, they know they can't do it forever. So they have to get you at least emotionally attached to them. And then hopefully when the mask falls, you won't break up with them and you'll tolerate it because you care or because you love them. All right. So that's basically what's behind the narcissist texting you in a love bomb phase. If you guys have ever experienced this, feel free to leave your comments down below the audio. And hopefully this answers your question. And until next time, guys, take care.